So you pick a name you want to be called, because I'm going to ask you to introduce yourself.
And go.
So tell me a little bit about who you are and the work that you do.
I am Maya and I'm a sex worker.
Great. So Maya, what do you think would hinder a sex worker from going in to get a test for HIV?
Probably discrimination or people. Yeah, some people will try to make them feel ashamed of what they do and who they are.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. And so if you could describe to me, either with yourself or with somebody who you know, a story of somebody going in to get a test and what was the reactions?
It had one particular time that one of my friends went and got tested, and it's because the person tried to make them ashamed of how they look.
Mm-hmm. How they look being what? How do they look in?
Talking about they were too masculine looking to be drag or trans, and that they should be ashamed and how much of a sin it was.
Yeah. Okay. Now, tell me about experiences with police officers.
I think probably 1 in 5 might be alright, because a lot of them need, hell, them need more counseling than me. A lot of them are very disrespectful, and they feel because they are on the lower side that they should disrespect you in any manner that they see fit.
Tell me about a time where a police officer did something disrespectful or violent or...
It had a few times actually. It had one who come around and always train words. And then he had this particular time with deceased Gabriella, where a police officer assaulted her and cut all the braids out of her hair with a Rambo knife. Talking about how she's too big and strong and how she's so stinking, whatever, and it's a whole heap of nonsense.
Yeah.
Okay, right. If you come forward, your face is going to be seen. So you have to kind of, right? Okay.
How come you do a dry run?
How come I didn't do a dry run?
I would definitely dry run. We say, okay, good. Let me start now.
We'll just keep going. We'll keep, what looks clumsy, we'll edit it out. Do you have any experiences with brothels?
I worked in a massage parlor for a short period of time.
Okay, cool. Hold on. I want to get that then.
Please, pausing.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is it?
The audio is so low.
I worked in a massage parlor for a short period of time.
You have a bedroom voice in this.
Tell me, I'm not Beyonce.
I went to a massage parlor.
That's why I'm thinking too much. Maybe you need to put it back a little.
The dark Marilyn Monroe. Breathy. Okay. Alright, so we want to continue.
Yeah.
And action and go. You could probably try to talk a little harder. Okay, and go.
Yes, tell me about a time you worked in a brothel.
The massage parlor, it was alright. I think their problem was marketing, because they didn't know how to market me as yet for being someone new.
Okay. Oh good Lord. Expression of brothels, the law. I want like a more brutal experience with the police. Like I want a bad one. So I think of a girl who had a really, really bad experience, and you can tell her experience.
A really bad experience with the police. We had one particular time where I had one of my friends that they beat them and stripped them and let them drop them off somewhere far and let them walk back to wherever they're going or home or whatever.
That's supposed to come out. Alright, so we'll ask questions about trans now. Right, great. Ready? So tell me about your experience transitioning in Trinidad and what was that like?
Transitioning, it was difficult to a point where, okay, when I started to transition, I had to cover up my body. I couldn't really interact too much with people because I didn't want them to know anything until I know what was going on with my body, because I didn't know how it was going to affect me. Lose a few friends in starting and after the other side of transitioning. Some of them came back.
Okay. You have a doctor, or are you going on the internet and finding out what to do?
I'm going on the internet and word of mouth and fixing myself.
Okay. Like injections or pills?
Pills.
The other girls do that too?
Only one that I know of.
Tell me about, as a trans person, moving about. Wesley, come on and take a look at the camera. Because can you fix this, or do you need to?
Well, okay, you see what's happening.
Because now she's back perfect.
Yes.
So, fine.
Well,
Oh God, that's right. Just try to keep like that, because in that way it keeps the shot out.
I could always increase it and crop it out, so it's fine.
Okay.
Go ahead.
What was I asking?
Okay.
Oh yes, right. Tell me about moving about, just like normal, going from one place to the next.
Okay, now it's easier for me to move around a little bit because I look a little more believable, so some people will be to mind about if I'm real or not. Until the one or two who will think or have some knowledge about my sexuality will either try to broadcast it for everybody to know, alright, this person is trans or this person used to be male.
So you have those few people who try and do that.
Still have a few stupid people.
And so for the ones who like strong, who are not passing, that's a whole next thing, this whole notion of passing. So how are they able to like get ready and come out to work and go back home?
You have a few who will hide and get dressed up in little dark spots. There are who will get dressed at home and call transportation, a driver, something to transport them.
Okay. Tell me about a time that one of the girls were moving about and a negative interaction you might have had with people on the streets or a taxi driver or somebody in a bar.
Yeah, this one incident when I were traveling with a friend of mine, but I wasn't completely dressed, but people still take me for female. And my friend was a little bit too loud, and the taxi driver waited until he got out first and then put me out after on the highway.
Right. How did you get home after that?
Luckily, one of my clients was passing and saw me and picked me up.
Okay. This was in the night or in the day?
It was in the night, about after 12.
Right. Okay, we're gonna stop. Stop, guys. Ray, do you think, am I missing anything? Because I wanted to get